And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
If you're watching this review, you should at first watch the review I've done of Pitchcar, which is a quick dexterity game which you're flicking wooden cars around a track. Great fun. What I'm talking about now is the second expansion for this game, Pitchcar Expansion number 2. And of all the expansions, this one seems initially like it adds the least to the game. First of all, it includes 2 more straightaways, which is great because you can always make your path longer. But if I want more straightaways, why not buy the original game? So the new pieces in this are, you get 2 of these curves here. Now these curves are the same as your regular curves, except there's no puzzle piece on the one side, so they're not made to be attached. Rather, they come like this. They attach to a wooden piece like this, which allows you to make a T, or in more likely, to snap off the, or take off the barrier and basically make a crossway. So now you can have a section of the track that crosses itself just straight away. Some pretty interesting things. I don't really find that big of a deal. And if there's one thing I do find a little bit disappointing about this is that both curves are exactly the same. So when you have one curve coming like this, the other curve has to focus in the other direction. You can't, they should have included different curves, or maybe 4 different curves, so that you can go basically come in one direction and go out the other direction. Not that big of a deal, I know, but, well, there it is. The most interesting part of this expansion is you get 4 of these 45-degree angle turns. Put 2 together and you get a 90-degree turn, but you already have those. These are basically meant so you can add them in, and this makes the game faster in a sense, the track faster, because you now can have a long straightaway, turn, and go into the next straightaway, and the person who's turning doesn't have to stop that much. You might be able to hit it just right and shoot down the next straightaway. So this allows for some really fast tracks. It also allows for some more interesting setups. But you have to be careful when using these. I built one track, started at the beginning, built this long track, started at the end, built back, and came together in the middle, and they didn't fit. And I checked all kinds of pieces. I checked these, I checked the jump and everything, and it all seemed to work. These were what were throwing it off, because I had one too many in there, and even though it was small, it was throwing off the whole track and how it fit together. So you got to be careful when using these, and I really wish I had 8 of them, but I'm not sure I want to buy another expansion too just to get 4 more of these. Well, that's basically all there is for this expansion. I'll close this segment out by showing you some of the tracks that utilize these pieces and how they're incorporated into the basic game.
Thanks for joining us today. For more written, audio, and video reviews, as well as the #1 board game podcast, check out the website at www.thedicetower.com. Until then, this is Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.